Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues. Today we are taking a look at Poison Ivy as she is depicted in Batman Arkham Asylum. Here's the package here. May have to push her back just a touch to get the package in. There we are. I'm not wanting to stand up on my base here, so I'll make do. Very much the same package. Actually, this is the first packaging, as I wanted to say, very much like the Arkham City packaging, but the Arkham City packaging is very much like the Arkham Asylum packaging, as this is from Series 2 collector action figure from DC Direct. As you can see their logo down there. And you know from this line and also Arkham City that the bat cowl is part of the packaging, which I think is really kind of cool. I like this backdrop here. I'm thinking about cutting this top portion out and maybe even scanning this onto my computer to make some type of diorama for the figures to stand behind. Very cool. The other figures that make up this wave are Bane, Armored Batman, Zaz, and of course Poison Ivy. I wasn't sure. First, let's do the read up on this. I'm going to turn the light off. It's a little bit of a glare. Kind of see me in there. Hey, what's up? So maybe we'll try and pull this out of here. It doesn't make too much noise as it kind of does there. So a little bit easier to show this. Hopefully it'll, there we go. It's a madhouse, and the lunatics are running the asylum. After arriving on Arkham Island, Batman is greeted by Warden Sharp and security personnel. Although the Joker is securely strapped to a handcart for transfer to the deepest bowels of Arkham, he escapes nonetheless. This is going to be the worst night of Batman's life. With the Joker free, inciting unrest amongst the inmates, Batman faces a riot from a carde, if I'm saying that right, of Gotham's most wanted killers, psychopaths who are screaming for vengeance and blood. Batman's blood. His mission? Stop the Joker and his accomplices at all costs. Welcome to the asylum, Arkham Asylum. And of course this opens up. See the black and white Arkham Asylum figure. And the other figures from the Wave 1, this is in stores now, are of course the Joker, which I'd really like to pick this Joker up. With Scarface, you have Scarecrow, Batman, and Harley Quinn. So you go, enough of that. Let's move the base closer and get a look at Poison Ivy. Shed some light onto our subject. After playing the video games now, I'm kind of played them out of order. Played Arkham Asylum first, Arkham City first. Now I'm going backwards and playing Arkham Asylum. I was just very intrigued by Poison Ivy in the Arkham City video game, and now playing in Arkham Asylum, I think I'm getting close to the Poison Ivy level. And seeing the Review Spot's review of this Poison Ivy, and once I started buying the DC Direct Arkham City figures, I thought, crap, I'm going to need to pick up the Arkham Asylum figures to kind of complete my Arkham figure look here. Take a look at the back of her jacket, the only article of clothing she's wearing. The inmate jacket with the Arkham A's, which I think is very cool. The hair, I thought, it works really well in the video game, as it's the hair is kind of alive in the video game as it's moving. It's kind of like the Bride of Frankenstein, or she's driving really fast. But I think it really works with the figure. Kind of that innocent, evil, maniacal, seductive look all wrapped up into one here. Get a look at the rest of her. Just some well-placed leaves, or ivy, if you will. But I think she is just a great figure. Like I've said it before, the DC Direct figures I tend to look as my statue figures. They generally come sort of pre-positioned. Does have some minimal articulation. No swivel out on the arms. Her limbs are very stiff. This elbow does not want to bend. I can actually feel it bending, actually like wanting to come out of the socket from in here. So this arm is pretty much going to stay straight with me. Just a swivel at the arm. Not a lot of leg motion there. Not much you could do with her that way because there's no bend at the knee, so she's pretty much going to be in this fixed pose, which I'm all right with. She's going to be on a shelf, and it's not like I'm going to be sitting on the ground playing with the figures. Kind of zoom in here a little bit more. So since she's going to be a shelved figure, it's going to be nice to just have her pose that way. You see her here, but just a very, very solid figure. And just from a great video game. I've just not had as much fun playing a video game as I've had with both of these Arkham video games. Kind of hoping they come out with a third one, but so there you have it. Nice little quick review of Poison Ivy here. Not much to say about her with the limited articulation that she does have, but the sculpt is just very good. Great likeness on the face as she appears in the video game, and what she has going for her very well. So I know some people have already done quite a bit of the reviews. I had some extra birthday money, so I was able to pick up Nightwing and Pamela Isley here, Poison Ivy. And I opted for her instead of Harley, as I thought, well, rather than buying some duplicate figures right now, I'll wait for Harley to appear in a store. And since my comic book shop ran out of these figures, I had to resort to eBay, and I got her fairly cheap. Now, Bane and the Joker, on the other hand, and Zaz and some of the other ones might be a little different story, but hopefully I could pick those up as well. But that'll do it for this review, and as I see here real quick, of course, she does have her base. Kind of doing things out of order. I've got figures all over the place here as I've done all my reviews in one shot. So, but that's enough of that. As always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues, and today we are taking a look at Poison Ivy from Arkham Asylum DC Direct. And as always, we'll see you guys next time.